Hello, citizens of YouTube land.
Hey,
It's your president and your VP, and we're back once again with another episode of Walker.
it's finally back!
This time, it's episode 10. And sorry about the darkness, guys. It's a little dark outside. I'll try to lighten it up a little bit here.
Yeah, no, there's no way you're gonna get any more light than it already is in here.
Yeah, it's raining and it's dark, and you guys well know that we use natural lighting for our lighting. So, apologies for that. If it seems a little bit dark today, that's the reason why. So this episode...
Wait, beforehand, we want to give a special thank you to you guys, because yesterday at work on my break, I was looking through some of our old videos, Dad, and one of them finally surpassed 100 views. At 101 views, it's the Walker Texas Ranger Complete Collection Review.
Oh, yes, guys. Thank you so much for that. You know, we can't believe that this even was possible for us.
We didn't even know this thing was gonna blow up as much as it did.
For us, and you know, we are such a small YouTube channel, but for us to get 100 views on one of our videos, that's phenomenal, and we couldn't be more grateful for the support. And
yeah,
you know, guys, just keep bumping them up, keep watching them, keep watching all our stuff. We appreciate it so much. It makes our little side project here, as we've said in the past, worth it, you know. And we're able to get out and express ourselves in ways that we don't normally do in the real world, per se. So that helps a lot too. But let's get into the episode now that we got the special thank you announcement out of the way, and maybe we'll do a follow-up review of one of the episodes for you guys as a special thank you, and maybe do that.
I think I have an episode in mind we can do.
Perhaps a trilogy?
Trilogy of episodes? Yes.
Won't give that one away, guys. You'll just have to wait for it.
A trilogy of Walker episodes.
So this episode begins with the Mickey is working on a case, or begins to work on a case involving a local musician and some thefts and B&Es that have been going on. And she gets Walker involved in it, and he's a fanboy of this singer, straight up fanboy. And he's kind of starstruck, but he is able to see between the lines as to what's going on.
Yeah, we gotta do Mighty Ducks as well.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to do that one next.
The new episode came out.
We'll have to do that one next.
Okay.
Yeah, guys. So, also, Stella is still having some conflictions and reservations about Trevor. And the fact that, and the bar came together, that they were able to repair and get the bar back in working order. So there's that. Excuse me. Walker still kind of delving on the kiss that him and Jerry shared after they took down his wife's murderer. So,
yeah.
He's
Northside Nation.
Still kind of got reservations about that. Meanwhile, Liam, his brother, is in the hunt for DA. And at first, he was going to find a new boss that was going to be his DA. And he had some reservations about it. And I felt like they were kind of maybe picking him as far as like an ADA or something, strictly based on the fact that he fits a certain demographic. And I don't know if that's where it's going to actually go, because he did reveal that he was going to be running against the guy that was going to be his boss. So there's that. Then we've got Trey. He is dealing with the after effects of being struck with debris from the tornado. And it appears that he has a TBI, which, guys, if you don't know, that stands for traumatic brain injury. I myself kind of had one last week, guys. Quick little spoiler for those of you who don't know yet. I was in a car accident last Sunday. Still feeling the effects a little bit, but I'm doing pretty good.
Also, if you don't know, a TBI is also known as a concussion.
Yeah.
I've had 3.
So, but yeah, just to throw that out there, guys, be praying for me and whatnot that I get a speedy recovery. Still feeling the effects in my right shoulder a little bit.
Are you still feeling the effects of it in your noggin?
No, not so much.
That's good.
But you know, I was really disoriented last week when it happened. But
Yeah.
anyways, guys,
He had a mild.
back to the plot. So they team up with the local musician in order to basically catch her protege, because she reveals the fact that there's a lot of struggling musicians out there and they can't afford to buy their instruments, and there's a lot of rich people out there that buy instruments and they don't even know how to play or won't play ever. And so she helps them catch them, and that in return gets her record wiped clean. Excuse me. So that
You're okay, Dad.
so that she can get, you know, mortgages and stuff, being able to get house payments and car loans and stuff like that. And it seems like that Mickey's former boss, when she was a trooper, just kind of held her back. And she was so focused on trying to get Minnie Jane, that's the name of the musician, trying to bring her down, that she ignored all the facts that were presented in front of her. Then Stella has an encounter with Trevor's dad.
If you don't know, he was part of the Rodeo Kings.
Yes. And
Which,
he
if you
apparently
don't
had
know-
betrayed his dad and chose Stella and her family. And his dad sent some dudes to rough him up after he had had a really confrontational conversation with Stella. And so it kind of all ends with a somewhat down note, in that Trevor and Stella may be running away. And
Also, I made a joke about this, but now I think about it, it's like it's pretty true. He like takes Stella's hand off of the stick. I'm like, dumb. She always have to keep her hand on the stick so she knows when she needs to switch gears
And so, you know, she's also blaming her dad and his dad. No, it was his dad's fault. His dad was the bank robber. His dad is the one that killed somebody.
His dad was the one who said that they were going to go down guns a-blazing.
Walker was doing his job, you know, as an undercover police officer trying to bring this organization down.
Yeah.
Walker was not in the wrong. So, you know, I also said, and I believe this, Stella, you are a stupid little girl. You can't see what's in front of you. And I gotta say, guys, I don't know where it's gonna go next, but I'm not really liking what may happen, because there's a lot of different scenarios that can happen. And my mind works that way sometimes, where I'm like, oh God, what's gonna happen next? Ooh, I got a speculation, and I hope it don't go this way.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So guys, real quick, I'm thinking that for the special thing, and since it does involve Walker, we were going to save this for the next Walker Texas Ranger Wary, but we just might as well do it anyways. After the Emoji Movie, we will do the LaRue trilogy from Walker Texas Ranger, the original show. If you don't know the LaRue trilogy, it's a trilogy of episodes diving down into one of the most sadistic, most evil Walker Texas Ranger villains in his entire rogues gallery.
Yeah, so in the near future, guys, we've got the Walker trilogy that we're putting out for you guys because of the view count and getting it up there. Also, we've got the Emoji Movie as a subscriber request that we're going to do. And we've also got...
Ours is coming up next as well.
Ours is coming out as well, the review for it. And also, we're doing Coming to America, the original and the sequel, as a subscriber request as well. So we're going to get that out for everybody as well. And
The LaRue trilogy will be sometime after we get all those out, because we planned those first, and then we just thought up of the LaRue trilogy as just like, I just thought it up just now, so it'll be later on in the future, probably in like June or July is when that will be coming out, because we got the Emoji Movie coming up, we got ours, and we got both coming to Americas.
yeah,
So,
and as I explained to one of our subscribers who I work with, you know, is that this is a process for us that we have to squeeze the time together to be able to get these out. Also, next month, look for the newest NWA pay-per-view review. We're going to be doing it as well.
When Shadows Fall.
When Our Shadows Fall is the name of it. We're going to do it for you guys as well. You know, we did that as our 100th video spectacular. So, you know, we're going to keep doing the NWA pay-per-view reviews as long as they keep making them. So, with all that being said, final grade for this episode, 4 1/4 out of 5. What say you?
Also 4 1/4 out of 5, because Stella is a stupid little girl.
Yeah, sometimes the plot seems a little too,
Soap opera-y.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. But of course,
It feels too much like Grey's Anatomy.
sometimes that's bad.
Oh
That's real
no!
bad.
Actually, no, it's not. It's not that. Actually, no. The show would never be like Grey's Anatomy. You know what? Scratch that.
Okay,
Scratch
guys.
that.
So, but of course, as always,
Maybe we should do.
if you think, or if you have watched episode 10 of Walker and you believe that it was the worst one ever, and that this show is the worst TV show that has ever existed, well, that's your opinion, and you're wrong.
You're wrong, because episode 2 is the worst, but you're still wrong.
But hey, just remember, as always, we're just two idiots with a cell phone camera. Our opinions do not matter, except they actually do, because we have a YouTube show, except they actually don't. So, having said all that, of course, there's only one thing left for us to do, guys, and that is peace and love from Denny and Son. Bye.